He in the house.
We want technology arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word HAWKS along with
Moments away as the drama awaits from Atlanta, Georgia. The Cavaliers taking on the Hawks. For Cleveland, it's been a slow start to the season. Tonight, they'll try to get an elusive W. Hawks, Cavs, only on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA. Well, you talk about some teams that are stacked in the East, Doris. This is the game to watch.
Yeah, you get the sense of both teams know. There is a mental edge perhaps a win would give them should they come out of this on top. We expect both teams to figure big time in the Eastern Conference playoff picture.
Now here's Smith. Gets the three to fall.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And the Cleveland starting five. And it's Freeman Liberty in at the point guard. 4-3. Drills it from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Burke. And he banks in the layup.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here is Freeman Liberty. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Thunder, the pass to Burke. Can't get a second shot to fall, now 1 of 2. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Freeman Liberty. He takes it in, kicks it out to Warren. Intercepted! On the push, here comes Atlanta.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Lyles, who poked away. Stolen by Mitchell. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And he comes up with a bucket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Rice. 23 points his last outing.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Thunder. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Burke. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. The shot by Thunder, no good. Cavaliers trail by 5. Here is Freeman Liberty. From the high post. Cleveland again missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Thunder. There's the triple. Rice grabs the miss. Here is Freeman Liberty. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Freeman Liberty's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Pass to Rice. Here is Freeman Liberty. Here's Rice. He's guarded by White. Here is Freeman Liberty. 5 points in the game. Warren for 3. It's hauled in by White. The Hawks lead by 6. Smith with it. Pass to Burke. Here's Mitchell. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Bass is checked in. Now here's Smith. He picked up 10 in his last game. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Rice. Takes it inside.
Oh, wow! Incredible! Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Thunder. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Mitchell. For 3, Smith. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Outside for Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Burke. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Pass to Lyles. Here's Rice. Back to Lyles. Knocks it loose. Here is Freeman Liberty. He's got 5. That one's good for 2.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Thunder, the pass to Smith. Shot on the wing. Rice grabs the miss.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here. Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Smith outside. Pass to Thunder. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. And it's Kerr in at the small forward position. We're just a few games into the new year, Doris. How important is it for a team to start off strong?
I think, BA, it's hugely important. What we've learned historically is that the first 20 games are a good indicator for success. And obviously, if you're younger, can your confidence waver if you get off to a tough start? Veterans can absorb it a little bit better. But to me, those first 20 games, big time important.
From the arc. Thunder with the bucket. Thunder's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Bass. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Porter's shot is off.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Rebounded by Knox. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Magic was tremendous. He dropped an amazing number of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Valentine. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Burke. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more. At the line. Warren's checked in for Cleveland. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Knocked away. Here's Thunder. Oh! And that one is hammered home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Warren. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Pass to Kerr. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over White. Cleveland again missing.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
To stop the run. The rebound by Atlanta. Burke's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thunder, the pass to Valentine. From the line. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Rand's got rebound number 7 tonight. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Bass. He's got 10. Pass to Kerr. Here's Bass. Fires for 3. And Burke pulls it down. Burke's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Bass. Buries it from 3. Bass has got 13.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Going inside. Thunder. White. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They really have a commanding lead. Not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
Smith, he's checked in for the Hawks. Lyles, he's checked in for the Cavs. Freeman Liberty comes in for Porter Jr.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Valentine can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Warren. Here is Freeman Liberty. From the top of the key. And Burke pulls it down. Burke's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Thunder. 11 points in the game. White with a screen on Warren. For 3, Smith. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Here's Valentine. No points yet from downtown. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here is Freeman Liberty. They need this. Pass to Lyles. Here's Bass. And there's a pick. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Bass has got 16 points now.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Thunder, the pass to Valentine. Lets the 3 fly. That one falls. His 2nd make in 5 attempts.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Here's Bass. He's got 16. Puts up a 3. And Burke pulls it down. The Hawks lead by 16. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And Cleveland making a change here. And so it's Atlanta liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Period B. They're measuring up the shot.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Atlanta Hawks.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. All right, fellas, time now to take. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying. Trying to protect their lead. Cavaliers trail by 15. We've got Smith, and it's Mitchell in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to Warren. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Thunder. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Brand. Brand's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The 3 knocks it down from distance. Brand's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Here's the pick for 3. The shot by Thunder, no good.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Rice. Here's Brand. And it's blocked. Here's Thunder. 11 points in the game. From deep, Mitchell. And Atlanta misses again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Burke. Another possession, another assist.
And it's taken him a long time to get here. That assist ties him for 3rd all time.
I don't think you'll find a more unselfish player in NBA history. Smith against Warren. Unloads. Cleveland again missing.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
The offensive rebound. Burke, it's good. Burke's got 4 points this quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Robbed. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Thunder. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Rice, off the mark there with a 3.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Smith passes to Thunder. Back to Smith. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc, connects from downtown. Smith's got 12 points in the game.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Warren. Looking to win the run. The rebound by the Hawks. Mitchell's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm. And
yet another assist.
I mean, let's face it, he's been an elite assist man since day 1, and now he's reached 3rd all time.
Watching him run an NBA offense never gets old. Valentine's checked in for Smith. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The Hawks, number 1.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
From deep, Mitchell. Rebounded by Lyles. For Cleveland, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Pass to Rice. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Thunder. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, B.A., so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
Outside Mitchell. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Pass to Brand. Outside Warren. Here is Freeman Liberty. Offline with a 3. Here's Thunder. He's got 16. Burke, the pass to Thunder. And Atlanta misses again.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Baldwin's checked in for the Hawks. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Bass, he's checked in for Warren. Here's Bass. He's got 16. Into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. Bass has got 18 points in the game.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Thunder, the pass to Valentine. Pass to Thunder. They set a pick. Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Wow, the athleticism on full display there.
Man, just incredible hang time. Here is Freeman Liberty. 9 points in the game. Puts it up. And his struggles continue offensively.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Here's Thunder. 18 points for him.
These calls can be so difficult.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Good game, MP.
If it's good enough for Steph, you can't really go wrong.